right, so we're out here again, just like I promised, the following day, just by myself. So what I've been working on here is getting some of this stuff here cleaned up, just like I kind of said I was going to do. So a lot of pine branches, stuff like that needs to be taken care of. And then basically what's left of this log, I don't know, it's not enough to cut anything out of. A lot of branches. I'm not gonna cut that up for anything. I'm just gonna load that up with the tractor and get it out of here, and then, you know, just kind of work on cleaning this area up. Not as warm today, definitely no sun, but still kind of working at it. So I piled some of the stuff already over there. Got that oak that was in here, I got that all cleaned up. So just waiting for the tractor to get warmed up. Looking for some pine yet. I wanted to get a few more pine pieces out. I'm not sure. This stuff over here I was gonna leave, but now I kind of look at it and I'm like, I don't know, maybe we could run that through the sawmill. It wouldn't be so bad. That piece there doesn't look all that bad, and this piece here right in front, that doesn't look too bad either. So maybe I'll pull those two out towards the road. So once I get those other logs unloaded, I'll come back with the trailer, and I want to throw at least 2 oak logs on, and then maybe a couple of these pine. So my plan yesterday, I was going to throw one of those oak logs on, but after doing the calculator on it, we figured it was like almost 1,000 pounds, or one of them was 1,100. And the other one was like 977. I'm like, we were too close to capacity on the trailer already. So alright, so I found this one. This pine was dropped by the utility company, or a tree trimmer. Maybe it's a little small on this end. The other end looked pretty good yet. And overall, it looks like it's in pretty good condition. It's kind of hard to tell though during the winter months. It always seems like stuff looks better, and then you get to spring and you're like, ugh, why did I pull that out? I should have left that rot. But I'm trying to get a load together here for next time. So what I got pulled out here, got 2 pine there. I think those are 10s. That must be a 8. I got 2 10-foot oaks. Those are probably 2,000 pounds. That stuff's like nothing. And then I got this one here. This should be, I think, 12 feet. So I might cut this down to 10. If I put the ramp pack on the trailer, there's no reason to leave this one at 12 when all the rest are going to be at 10. So I absolutely love this time of year. You can bring out your water or your soda or whatever, and oh, it's getting a little top here, but you don't have to bring out any cooler or anything. You can just leave the stuff on the back of the truck, or if that stuff like was warm, just put it in the snowbank and it'll be cold shortly, which is nice. So after I got done with that pine, I cut up some stuff, put more on this pile over here. There's still a pine in there too I might try to pull out. I don't know, there's a couple pine in there just to throw on that next load of logs. This here was a pine that was kind of was taken down over the summer, and I just cut off what I needed to and left the rest. So I pulled that out. I didn't get any video. I got all sorts of issues with my camera again. I don't know what the deal is. This GoPro that I'm on now, this isn't the answer. It just doesn't do everything I want it to do. And the other camera is really clumsy and oxy, and there again, the batteries don't last long, and it's like I'm always buying batteries. But that's where this pine was, right in here. I pulled that out, and that's what I sawed up. And then if we take a walk down the trail here, we had a oak go down over the trail, and I cut that up as well. All right, so I just kind of cut up random lengths, branchy stuff kind of threw out of the way. The main piece of the oak is still in there. There's a decent sized branch right here, one up there, but it was laying right across the path here, so I got that cut up. Some branches over there, maybe worth cutting up, maybe not. But I just piled this stuff here. My other plan is, once I get that load of logs, all that oak I'm going to load up and take down. I think my cousin said he would take the oak. I told him it's not ready to burn or anything. He said that was fine. So I was going to make up a trailer load of just smaller oak stuff that doesn't need to be split, and go that way. So then I'm not going to walk back there, but I went all the way to the back and went down on the what would be the north side of the woods on the furthest northern trail. And there was stuff in there too I cut up, and that I basically just cut and pushed off to the side. There's a decent sized oak that's down on that end too. That should get pulled out, but I don't know. There must have been some pretty good straight line winds here, because a lot of the smaller, like 1 to 2 inch pines are all bent over. All the same direction. So I'm just kind of surprised that the large stuff didn't go. You know, usually you'd get some stuff that's rotted or whatever go over, but it's basically just the smaller stuff. You'll see it, and it's just all bent over. So there must have been some pretty good straight line winds over the summer here. So I also got to put together a kind of a timetable on how this is going to work. I'd like to get those logs out of here, but the pile of oak firewood there is going to be in the way when we drop this oak right here. And if we don't have a full load there, which I don't think we do, once I drop this, I'll have all sorts of small branchy stuff I could cut up and then make a trailer load to get out of here. So that might be how I do that. Load the trailer up, or load the pile up there, and then come and drop this so that we can get this out of here. And this too, we probably could make some boards out of that as well. That looks pretty decent yet. Got some smaller oak stuff here too I haven't cut up, and there was stuff that was buried over there, just didn't get to it. Kind of set it on the side, and I think it was a little bit on the larger side. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger here than that other stuff. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. That'll just maybe rest there for a little bit. So, and then what was left of that pine, one that we took down yesterday, I just set that over there. Not really sure what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, so getting there. I'm winding it down for the day. I don't know, I thought I had enough chainsaw gas along with me, and I actually ran out. So I got 6 bottles at home. I should probably just throw them all in the crate when I come out here. So I got everything with me, but I don't know. I didn't think I'd go through that much gas. So I filled up the generator. That was almost out of gas. The tractor, I filled that up. So everything should be four-wheeler. We filled that up yesterday because that was empty. So I think we got that done, and I can show you where. So all the branches and cut off stuff from that pine, I took that and I put that back in here. So of course I barely made it through and the whole thing fell off. I kind of figured it would. That's why we got all this debris here. But got it on this pile, and I don't know, I need a small bulldozer to push this. I can't get this pile to push any further now. Be nice if I could push that back just a little bit further. Otherwise I've started a new pile further down now. So, and this is all stuff that I don't know what we're ever going to do with that. So, other than that, not too bad. Definitely not as warm today. I ended up putting the ski mask on. So, all right, that's going to be it for now.